Hi, I'm Greg, one half of Radford Homes LLC, and my lovely and beautiful wife, Sabrina. Well, you know the deal. She's the brains and the beauty behind the operation. But today, right behind me, is the new build that we're going to be building right here on the west side of Bartow. And this is a 1920 bungalow house that we flipped just a couple months ago. All right. But I'm going to talk to you today of the process. This is a learning process for me now because I've been flipping houses, but I haven't done a new build. But my main man, Joey Manning right here. All right. Joey Manning is leading the way on this one for me. All right. And I'm going to go over some of the numbers here. All right. So the first thing that I had to do, or that we had to do, I had to link up with a builder. So for all the inspiring personnel that want to flip, build houses, the whole 9 yards, I'm going to tell you what I've learned so far. I'm a rookie at this, so don't be too hard on me. All right. The first thing that I had to do, I had to hook up with a builder, and I hooked up with Joey Manning. All right. Joey Manning, he made the process easy for me. He told me exactly what he was going to do. He's been following up with me with emails, going up to the permanent place. A lot of times I don't even have to go there. He just say, hey, Greg, you need to take this right here, sign this, blah, 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 and get it up there. He'll get it up there for me, or I'll take it up myself. But the biggest thing I want to talk to you about is the process. The first process was I had to buy land, okay? And me buying land, it was pretty simple because I was able to buy that house right there. I was able to buy that house that had a lot of land. It had 160 feet by 80 foot lot. And that's the lot we're standing in today. Okay. The house right there sits on, this is the original house. Okay. It was 160 feet by 80 feet. So if you take 160 feet by 80 feet and divide it in half, you're going to have 80 by 80. On one of my videos, I was saying 120, so I stand corrected on that. It was 160 feet by 80. You divide it in half, and then you have 80 by 80. So now this house here that we acquisition, and we fully flipped this house. This house is fully flipped. I'm going to show you some pictures on this flip once we close out all the permits, okay? This house birthed this new build. This house is the mother, the daddy, whatever you want to call it, of this right here. Okay, it's public record. I bought this house right here for $30,000 cash money. All right? I bought it for 30 grand cash money. Where you buy a house for 30 grand? Well, if you're constantly marketing Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn, the whole 9 yards. If you're constantly marketing on those platforms, let me turn around and look at y'all. If you're marketing on those platforms, folks are going to call you. Matter of fact, you can call me right here, 863-410-0877. Salute all veterans. If you're constantly marketing and out here doing things, the deal flow is going to be continuous. If you're putting it in the pipeline and you're constantly cranking it out and making it happen, talking to folks, passing out your card, you taking down deals, the deal flow has to happen. It won't dry up if you're constantly moving unless something happened drastically and there's a downturn. But then even at that point, you'll be so established that you'll still be able to wheel and deal. All right. So this house right here birthed the new build. $30,000 for this whole entire lot past my truck. Then I split the lots. You see this stake right here? I split the lot. I had a survey come out here, and he did a survey. He left this 80 by 80, and he made this lot here 80 by 80. So now we're able to build on this lot. Now, how did I do that? After I split the lot with the surveyor, I went up to the city hall and talked to Bob and Greg. Bob Wiggins and Greg Lamb, I think that's the name. I went up there and talked to them. They told me to go to the property appraisal, take that survey to the property appraisal. I took it over there to them. They put it in the system. Then I went back to the city hall to the building permits. And I showed them that I had done everything they told me to do. And I had to pay a whopping $35. That's right, $35. I had to pay $35 to split these two lots. Now listen up, folks, what I'm finna tell you. If you get land where you don't have to ask for a variance or a waiver in Bartow, if it's 80 by 80, you don't have to ask for nothing. You have to pay the $35 fee. Let me turn it back around. You have to pay the $35 fee. And once you pay the $35 fee, you have two parcels. You have the parcel here that you already purchased for 30 grand cash, right? And it's already it's rented out. So it's making its money back. Then you have the parcel here. Now, the only thing about this is this street here is what you call the core CRA. Gordon Avenue is the core CRA, but you got to be on the other side of the street where the white house is right there, Mr. Stevens. If you're on this side, then you're going to have to pay the impact fees. I paid the impact fees on Friday for this lot behind me. It was $19,364 and some odd cents. Look at one of my videos, you'll see that. So it was $19,300 some odd dollars because it was on the wrong side of the street. Now, of course, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to write a proposal and try to get that back in down payment assistance. Why am I telling you this? Because you can do the same thing that I'm doing. I'm going to take you all the way through this brand new build of what I'm building. I ain't holding nothing back. So let's talk about more numbers. So let's get back to where I was. Okay, you had to pay the $19,300 some odd dollars. Then I also had to pay for the scraping of the lot, the dirt. All right. And once I did that, once I paid for the scraping of the lot and the dirt, tomorrow morning, they'll be coming out here. They're going to pour what you call a monolithic slab. They're going to be forming this area up here. They're going to be forming it all up. So tomorrow, Tuesday morning, they'll be out here forming this up. Once they form this up, we're going to have to get this sprayed with termites. Then I think the city going to come out here and they're going to do their inspection. All right. Now, let's slow it down a little bit. This parcel, what I'm standing in right here, came from that house that I paid $30,000 for. Look, that truck right there costs more than $30,000. So you can do this. So some of y'all just should come here on April the 4th, right here on the west side, Bartow on King Street. I'm having a big Radford Homes day, a big old day for Radford Homes. I'm going to be feeding the community, telling you about how I flip houses. I'm going to have general contractors there, the whole 9 yards. All right? So let's get back to the music at hand. Once they form this up, then we're going to pour the slab. Once we pour the slab, then we're going to put the block up. Once we put the block up, then you're going to put the trusses on there. Then you're going to go in and start framing it up. You know you got to do the plumbing now before you pour the slab. So then they're going to put the trusses up, and then the saga continues. Now, once they get the block up and the trusses on top, we back into my ballpark. What do I mean by that? Well, we back into my ballpark because I flip houses for a living. That's what I do. I flip houses. I never poured a slab or put up concrete block. But once we get that joker with the trusses on and the block up, that's my lane right there. Framing it up, drywalling, electric, plumbing, the whole 9 yards. Put in the cabinets, all of that. That's me right there. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at that part. And not really the hands-on, but having my team, or should I say my team is good at that. My team is good at that part. So I'm eager to get past me, okay? I can get into the house and make it work for me. If you want to know more about this, give me a call, 863-410-0877. Check it out, folks. I retired from the United States Army in 2013. We have flipped, Radford Homes, my wife and my team have flipped almost 20 houses. Some of them new construction as well. We buy new construction houses. If it's been sitting on the inventory, all right, and I can get it at a discount, let's say the house is at $189. True story. House is at $189,000. I offered them $175. They took it. So I bought it. Brand new house. Out at Lakes at Laurel Highland off of Airport Road and off of the Polk Parkway and Airport Road. We bought a brand spanking new house in 2017. All right. We put 20% down and we bought it and rented it out. So if you're a sales agent sitting in one of them houses and you're trying to sell a house and it's been sitting on the market, call me. If I don't pay cash for it, if I don't pay cash for the house, I'll definitely put 50% down on a $200,000 acquisition. Check it out. If you're sitting in one of them sales houses like D.R. Horton, Adam Homes, something like that, and you got a house that's been on the inventory and nobody can't buy it or whatever, or they can't get financing for it, call me. It's a $200,000. I'll put $100,000 down on it and I'll buy it, but you're gonna have to give me a discount on it. All right, give me a call, 863-410-0877. All right, folks, check it out. I'm about to get out of here. April the 4th, on the west side of Bartow, I explain more how we do this. $30,000. Now, the rehab costs more than what the acquisition costs, meaning it costs more to fix this house than it did to purchase the house. But the thing about it is, it birthed a brand new home right here. This is the mother and this is the child. Salute. Joey Manning. Let's get it, man. We're in the CRA area in my hood in Bartow, the home of the state champion basketball, 6A. And I'm Greg, one half of Radford Homes LLC. My lovely and beautiful wife, Sabrina, well, you know the deal. She's the brains and the beauty behind the operation. Salute all veterans that served in the United States Armed Forces, defending the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I'm out. Luke 137.